Whoa! Welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble, D. Nostra Novice, aka Derek. And this is Friday. You already know what's going on. It's Friday. We have a Friday night Smackdown to give you. Yes, I do know I was at work when it actually dropped. Yes, I do know. I do know that Vince McMahon is officially retired. I'll talk about it a little bit tomorrow on the Dirt Sheet Roundup, and I'll give you my takes on it as well. But before we do anything, thank y'all so very much for allowing me to be a part of your day. Goodness gracious, I mean, the time flies when you're having fun here, and we're gonna keep rocking this bad boy till the wheels fall off. I thank you a million times over. Without, and I keep saying this, because it's true. Without you guys, it would not be me. And I thank y'all so much for allowing me just to be a part, just a little bit part, a time of your day. And before you do anything else, watch the show. Watch it. If you like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you think that thumbs up is good, but you want to do more, go ahead and hit the sub button. We're on the way to 100 subscribers. Slowly but surely, we're going to get there. Slowly but surely, we are going to get there. If you want to do more than just the thumbs up and the sub, go ahead and hit that notification bell. I do 5 core shows each and every single week. Tomorrow you have 2 shows that's coming out. You should have the Dirt Sheet Roundup, and you should have a review of course, Death Before Dishonor. That is tomorrow. I will be reviewing that as well. And of course, next week you'll have a prediction show of SummerSlam, and you will have a review of SummerSlam. That'll be on Saturday. Saturday. SummerSlam will be on Saturday. Okay, so on to the show itself. It's going from bad to nuclear now. I mean, it is. What can I say? What can I say? There was only one segment I thought that was actually good. That was the very end. I enjoyed the storyline between, of course, Shinsuke Nakamura and Gunther. I wanted to see that. Bad stuff with women. Horrible stuff with women. We're getting the exact same promos from 2 weeks ago. I don't know if the gap is there between where Vince is not there anymore now and we're getting bad writing. I don't know. It's getting really, really bad. And you have one of your pillar shows, your quarterly shows, which is SummerSlam. You have that coming up. And once again, Roman's not there. You get Brock, but you get Brock at the end. I don't know what more I can say. I got my notes here. I'll go through the notes. I'll see if it was something that was there. None of the matches were appealing to me. None of them. Lots of out of the ring stuff, a lot of disqualifications, a lot of countouts. You name it, it was on this show. It was just okay. So anyway, we first get Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie has announced that Vince has retired. He is no longer with the company as CEO. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if he has retired altogether. I don't know. They just said he retired, so we'll have to dig a little deeper into this and see what's going on. Of course, they have a Vince McMahon chant, and she says, "I love you, Dad," into the camera. After that, we get the Street Profits. The Street Profits, they are coming from the Raptors, from the actual crowd itself, coming down to do a promo. They talk about pretty much the exact same thing that they have been talking about for the last 3 weeks, where they are going to win. They're going to win. That's the goal. We're going to win. That's it. I mean, I will tell you this. If you listen to me, you don't have to watch anything that consists of Smackdown. And mine is only 30 minutes. You don't have to waste 2 hours of your day watching this. After that, Theory comes out. He talks about that, you and your wife are not going to have gold at the end of SummerSlam. Out comes the Usos. The Usos are saying the exact same thing again, you guys. They're going to win. Of course, we're the better team. And apparently they are, because they do have, of course, the belts. So, they are the best. They are the best. They are the best. Technically, they are the best. So after that, they do come out and say you need to make sure you keep the tribal chief's name out of your mouth, because Theory says the exact. I don't know if he's just remembered what he's gonna say, but he says it over and over. He says nothing new. Nothing new. This is what he says, and I say this verbatim, you guys. I am the youngest Money in the Bank. I'm going to get my belt back from Bobby Lashley. After I beat Bobby Lashley, whoever wins the last man standing match, I'm going to beat them, and I'm going to be the youngest world heavyweight champion. He says it every single fucking week. Every single fucking week. I want new people to be there. I do. I want new people to be in the spotlight. I really do. But if you don't have good writers, you don't have good producers, you don't have good bookers, you get shit like this. This is truly a disgrace when it comes to wrestling. I truly am lost when it comes to SmackDown. Every week we get the exact same shit. Just a different day. I mean, it's just that bad, you guys. But anyway, I digress. I'm done bitching. After that, Madcap Moss comes out for what I don't know. I guess he was another face with the faces. And of course, I knew this was going to happen. They're going to have the main event. It's going to be a 6-man's tag between the Usos and Theory versus Madcap Moss and the Street Profits. Once again, I am so lost when it comes to this, because it makes no sense whatsoever, due to the fact that you're teaming up with the people who you're trying to beat. You're trying to beat the bloodline. So who thought of this? Who truly thought of this? This makes no sense at all. But I digress. I digress. I swear, it's just that bad. After that, we get to 2 weeks ago, Ludwig Kaiser lost to Shinsuke Nakamura. What was happened that I thought, because you had to win against Kaiser to get a title shot for the Intercontinental belt from Gunther. In my brain, I'm like, okay, this is a money match. Why isn't this match on SummerSlam? You have every single belt except the Intercontinental belt. Why wasn't they on there? Why are they not on SummerSlam? Anyway, we get a match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Ludwig Kaiser again. It was a good match until the very end where Kaiser was going to lose. Of course he was going to lose, but Gunther helped him out and Kaiser does win. I'm guessing that forfeits his opportunity to get the match for the Intercontinental belt. So they go to the stage, and you know, I'm thinking that Gunther is going to give him another chest slap, but he won, and he didn't do it. He gave him some love, but he still gave him a chop at the end. So what is it that Kaiser has to do to not get chopped? Is that's my question. I would be asking Gunther, what is it that I need to do to not get chopped? Because you won, you lost, you got chopped, you won, you got chopped. What is... Anyway, after that, we get a video package 3 weeks ago, Money in the Bank, of how Ronda lost, which they've already said how she lost because of a knee injury, and they showed it again. Liv Morgan wins. We know, 3 weeks we've seen this, you guys. I digress. After that, we get a face-to-face between Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan. If they don't turn Liv Morgan heel, I am so lost behind this. But we all, even Ronda knows. Ronda like, look, I'm gonna win. It is what it is. I'm gonna win. So either you can lose nicely or lose whatever. You're gonna give me a handshake just like I gave you a handshake at Money in the Bank. Makes sense. Liv was like, well, I know I'm gonna lose. What? Wait, what? You're gonna lose? But you twist it around and say I'm gonna win. Like, what? So she said, you're gonna give me a handshake when I win. You're not gonna win, Liv. Sorry. She's probably gonna win off of some type of dirty tactics. Charlotte, I guarantee, is probably coming back. Something has to give. That's the only way that Liv wins this match. Liv is a horrible wrestler. I am so lost on why they gave Liv Morgan this belt. I am not a fan of Natalya, but man, it was horrible looking at that. She is a horrible wrestler. I feel sorry for this match at SummerSlam, but keep going. Now I'm starting to sound like Jim Cornette because this is just bad. After that, ladies and gentlemen, we get a Happy Corbin attack by Pat McAfee again. This time he doesn't die. He runs behind Corbin. Corbin tries to attack him with a chair. They start fighting in the backstage. He comes back out with a promo, which was part of the highlight, because Pat McAfee, that dude has some crazy mic skills. So I liked it that he came out, he gave his all. Great promo, best part of the show probably. He talks about bum ass Corbin. He says he's gonna kick his ass. That match, I really want to see. I want to see that match. After that, we get the Viking Raiders. Oh, I'm sorry. The more vicious Viking Raiders. They have a match with Shanky and Jinder Mahal. Out comes the New Day. The New Day is on commentary. They're promoting a new shirt, which I'm not gonna buy. they get counted out. Shanky and Jinder Mahal gets counted out. One of the Viking Raiders throws him onto New Day. They get counted out. That's it. After that, Adam Pearce is talking to upper management saying that Happy Corbin has been escorted off of the premises. He's no longer there. And we get a Sonya Deville. She talks about where, of course, Vince is gone. So I guarantee that you are going as well. You're going to be gone as well. So that money that I gave you because of the slap, you can probably put that toward a really nice resume. Thought that was pretty funny. I love Sonya. But Adam Pearce is like, no, I'm going to have a match. You're going to have a match with Raquel Rodriguez. Okay. After that, we get a Sheamus promo. Sheamus still is dodging this very happy version of Drew McIntyre, who is just, oh God. Anyway, so instead of them having the match today, they're going to have a match. They're going to have a no false anywhere match, a shillelagh match. And the sword is going to be off limits. The sword should always have been off limits. You can't stab anybody, Drew McIntyre. You're not going to kill anybody. You're not going to decapitate anybody. So why is the sword banned? He's not going to attack you with the freaking sword. But anyway, the shillelagh would hurt more than it's blunt. That's a blunt instrument. But I digress. Drew McIntyre did say something that made perfect sense. And I've talked about this on my last topic on my 2 cents. He's saying that the belt is being put at, in a situation where you have part-timers fighting for it. It is time for me and you to either get that belt and be a workhorse champion. Something I've been saying for a long, long time or whatnot. It sucks that you don't have your champion on the fucking program. It doesn't make any sense to me. Am I the only one that's going crazy? Am I the only one that's literally going crazy behind we're not seeing the champion? On months, not even on pay-per-views, he don't even have to fight. He don't even have to wrestle. We just want to see the champion. We're not even seeing him. What a joke. CM Punk is injured. What they did was, this is what they did. The number one contender was going to face somebody at a Royal Rumble. That night, they crowned, they had a number one contender match. Whoever had that match was gonna face somebody. Old boy from New Japan, and they were gonna be the interim champion. They didn't go without a champion for a whole month. They didn't. How crazy? How crazy? How crazy is this? Anyway, after that, we get a Usos and Paul Heyman promo where Paul Heyman is making perfect sense. Utilize Theory. Make sure you beat the living shit out of him because he is the next opponent for Roman Reigns. He's the next opponent. He's going to cash in. So somebody needs to beat the living shit out of him, make him a little bit weak. So if he does cash in, he will not be any useful. He won't be useful. He won't cash in. Perfect sense, Paul Heyman. Bravo. I guarantee you wrote that. Because I guarantee no writers wrote that. Because you shouldn't have wrote it if you did, you piece of shit. I'm sorry for all the cuss words. But man, this was just sadness. After that, we're supposed to get a Aaliyah and Lacey Evans match Again, it didn't happen. She came out. She destroyed the audience. Your team, it sucks now because Tom Brady isn't there. They're in Boston. Actually, they are a pretty decent team now since Tom Brady's not there. You can say what you want. I think they're a pretty decent team. Now, Buffalo does have the AFC East now. I think they are the East NFC East. I mean AFC East. AFC East. Buffalo has that division locked down, but the Patriots are pretty good, hands down. Shout out to Nico. He's a Patriots fan. But she comes out there, she shits on the crowd, and Aaliyah wants to wrestle. They did not wrestle. She gets put in another women's right. That's it. That's it. Did I miss something? I'm sorry. I missed the Sonya Deville and Raquel Rodriguez match. Raquel Rodriguez won with that power bomb. It wasn't a squash match, but Sonya is a jobber. I hate that she's a jobber. So much potential in Sonya Deville and the character she has, but they're shitting on her. I mean, it's just that bad. It's just that bad. I don't drink alcohol. I don't. This is water. But if I ever wanted to drink alcohol, it would be today because it was just that bad. Anyway, after that, we get a Jeff Jarrett promo. Jeff Jarrett talking about he's going to be the guest referee. Boom, bang, 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 bang. Like he was trying to promote that tag match between him, Jay Lethal versus Ric Flair and his son-in-law Andrade. But that didn't happen. Who cares? Boom. After that, the highlight of it was Max Dupree was not there. His sister is there. Is it Maxine Dupree? They are going to do a summer lineup thing for next week. Can't wait to see it because I love the Maximum Male models. I love that so much. I love the funny segment. It is hilarious. It is to titillate the juices of your guilty pleasure. I love that. I love that so much. After that, we got the 6-man tag. Don't care. Of course, it was a disqualification. Theory attacks. Of course, Madcap Moss with the briefcase beating the living crap out of him. But out comes Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar does a couple of F5s. Also does an F5 onto the briefcase. And out, then roll credits. Out, Cody Black. Okay, that was it. All I can say is this is just it's go watch my 2 cent where I talk about the TV-14 will work, and pay attention to what I say, because if you pay attention to what I say, you'll understand why I think that would happen. It will give a little bit more to help with writing. Not going to go deep into it, but man, Raw is a little bit more bearable than Smackdown. I mean, you are truly seeing why those people that they let go, how it's going to destroy and explode the WWE. I feel bad for them. Truly feel bad for them. Truly feel bad for them because I grew up on WWE. I grew up on WWE. I was a WCW person, but I grew up on WWE. WWE was a great product, or WWF was a great product. I feel bad for them. I really do. Dude, y'all like, share, subscribe, send it over to people you like. Send it over to people you don't like. Send it over back to me. I know that I am not full of positivity. today when it comes to WWE Smackdown, but they have to do better. They have to do better. They just have to do better. I mean, you're at the lowest of your level now. The only way you can go is up, and y'all need to go up because this is getting bad. I love y'all so much. Y'all be safe, be healthy. Make sure if you need to wear masks, wear masks. If you need to do social distancing, please do social distancing if you can. If you can, please go get vaxxed. Beautiful thing to do that, you guys. Love, peace, and of course, wrestling.